Good. Mr. Amit Anand, can you please
Yes, sir.
tell us about yourself?
Sir, my name is Amit Anand. I have been born and brought up in the state of Jharkhand. I have done my initial schooling from Jharkhand itself, and then for my higher studies, I have done BA LLB honors from National Law University, Ranchi, with specialization in corporate law honors. Thereafter, I got registered, enrolled as an advocate in Jharkhand High Court. There, I practiced for around 6 to 8 months. Thereafter, I joined South Indian Bank as a legal officer, and for past 3.5 years, I have been posted in the credit recovery department of South Indian Bank as a
In,
law officer
in Gujarat,
in
na?
yes, in Gujarat. Right now in Gujarat, sir.
Correct. Now, can you please tell us the achievements made by you in your present assignment?
So in the last, like, I have been there for this financial year, and in the past 6 months, I have been able to achieve recovery in long pending accounts, in accounts where IBC was initiated, insolvency and bankruptcy accounts, the accounts in which were very tricky to handle. I could bring the parties for one-time settlement. I have successfully conducted many court cases in DRTs and DRATs, where cases against bank which were filed, I got it dismissed, and in the cases where bank had filed original application, in such cases also I have obtained favorable orders for the bank, which in turn has bring in crores of rupees for recovery for the bank.
What is the justification for having DRT, SURFACE, and all these different
For
codes?
right, right, sir. So earlier, for recovery, the only way which bank had, the only the hope which bank had was civil courts. So bank used to file case in civil courts, and in civil courts it took years for the decree to come. And once the decree would come, then they would go to some executing court filing execution petition, and then after that they would be able to enforce the decree. This used to take a lot of time, many years to like for the banks to recover their debt. By like enforcement of SARFAESI, what happened was like within months, like say 120 days, bank, if the process is followed like carefully, bank can recover their dues, because once the account turns NP, immediately bank can issue demand notice, and after a statutory period of 60 days, bank will go on and take possession the secured assets. Then thereafter they can move for taking physical possession, and then they can bring it for sale, and once the property is sold, bank can recover the due. So this entire process will take like 120 days, bank can complete it, so within 6 months the dues could be recovered. So, and for SARFAESI also, after SARFAESI, if the like the dues are still pending, or like the security value is very less compared to what the outstanding in the loan account is, so bank files suit also in DRTs. So their DRTs help bank in recovering the amount by, like, once the DRT is giving their decree, then thereafter that decree could be enforced like a money decree, and recovery officer of DRT could enforce that decree. Like they will bring the party, they will issue summons to the party, they can attach PAN cards, bank accounts, or other uncharged properties of the borrowers who have not paid the dues of the bank. So like
If
that,
we have
from there
if
also
we
it
have
could be
served a
recovered.
legal notice under
Right, sir.
section 13(2) of the customer, and he has
Right,
gone
sir.
to DRT and filed
Right.
the SA application,
Right,
what is
sir.
the position? What is the position?
Yeah. So the thing is, the bank borrowers cannot go after filing of section 13.2. They can go only go after 13.4 is issued. Like either
Oh,
symbolic is taken, then they can go. When
acha.
13.2 is issued, the only option the borrower has is that they can object to that 13.2 notice. They can send a legal notice to the bank through, they can write themselves, or through an advocate, they can raise their objections on the demand notice. Whereby the cases which come to me, in that I see that borrower will take contention that they will say that bank has wrongfully declared their account as NPA, or like they have wrongfully obtained some documents from them, or like they have charged excessive amount from bank has charged excessive amount from the borrowers. Like that contentions they will make against the
how
demand notice.
how
So,
the bank
yeah,
files evidence in DRT?
the bank files evidence in DRT by production of original loan documents. So, when the this original application is filed before the registrar, the branch manager comes with the original set of documents, and that original set of documents would be produced before the registrar. and they will
Hmm.
give an acknowledgement also that these set of documents are there, and this is the loan credit facility agreement executed between the bank and the borrower, and then sanction intimation letter issued to the borrower, which is then acknowledged by them. Then the mortgage registered mortgage copies. So all the documents which shows the evidence that a valid
And
mortgage was
and and
created, and
also and also the
yeah,
bank is filing OA.
yes,
Uh,
right,
uh,
sir.
yeah. What can you tell me? What is the total business position of your bank?
Hmm. Our total business is 1,34,000 crores, sir. Uh, like I'm aware about the this thing, the NPA position, like that, and like
No, no,
total deposits we have.
I'm asking totally deposit plus
Hmm.
advances, how much?
Deposit plus
You are not seeing
advances.
that. You are not seeing
No,
that.
no, sir.
Doesn't matter. Please
No,
check
sir.
it up. As on
Yeah,
30th
right, sir.
June, you be ready with figures. What is the total
Okay.
deposits? What is the total advances? What is the net profit made?
Hmm.
Then what is return on assets? What is return on equity?
Okay.
Then
Right, sir.
what
Right,
is
sir. I'm noting it down.
GNPA percentage? What is NNPA percentage?
That I know, sir. In recovery part, that I very well know that GNPA
What is that?
percentage is 4.5%, sir.
Acha,
GNPA figure, and net NPA is 1.46%.
very good. Um, Next question. What do you know about bad banks?
Bad banks is basically they are sort of asset reconstruction companies. So, like they will purchase. Uh, what they do is they collect the debts and make it into, uh, say, marketable securities. So they will collect and consolidate the bad loans of the, like, say, banks, and they will purchase it, and then they will like sort of resolve it. Like they will purchase bulk of NPA from one bank, and they will try to uh, recover from it, and which in turn helps the bank to reduce their NPA
What
percentage.
what is your native place?
Jharkhand, sir.
So you are happy in going anywhere in India.
Yes, sir, I'm happy because for past 3.5 years I have been transferred 4 times. So my initial posting was in Chhattisgarh. Then Chhattisgarh to I went to Kerala. Kerala in Thrissur I was there for 1 year. Then 1.5 years in Kochi. Then now in Ahmedabad. So I have literally no.
What is the reason
uh,
for that? Is it that you were creating trouble to bosses?
no, sir, absolutely not. Because what happened was, like, initially, when the legal officers are recruited, we have a sort of branch training. So for branch training, knowing the operations of the branch, for 1 month we are posted into some branch so that we can learn actually that what happens in branch, because in our service period we never get the chance to sit in branches. So I went to Raipur branch for this branch training, and thereafter in the interview itself they had asked me that you have to come to Kerala because we require legal officer here. So then I went to head office of Southern Indian Bank in Thrissur, Kerala. So I was there for 1 year. Then what happened? Our head office only shifted to Kochi, the entire head office. So then I had to move
Acha,
to Kochi.
entire head
Yeah,
office shifted to Kochi.
yeah,
Now it is
yes.
now it is in
In Kochi
Kochi.
only.
Oh,
Now it is
oh,
in Kochi.
I am not aware of it. Acha, acha, ठीक है.
Yeah.
Good.
So after that, once that head office, the because what happened was this because of COVID, when the moratorium period for that NPA loans now ended in 2021, Supreme Court had put a ban that banks could not declare NPA during that COVID period. That moratorium was given. So after that, in 2021, there was like a huge inflow of NPAs. It was uncontrollable. So they wanted legal officers in head office so that we could have a watch over the entire case. So when that in 2.5 years, we were there and in like the head office of credit recovery, so we were able to manage the downs. We brought down the levels of the cases. We sorted
You
out the
were
cases,
you were-
recovered.
you were there in the matter of shifting from Thrissur to Kochi. How was the
Yeah.
shifting done? How was the shifting done? How was the computers transferred? And for some days were you not doing any work in the head
Yeah,
office?
sir, they were very smooth with it. What happened was when they like started, they planned to move. They shifted in lots. So like they said that okay, now this IT department would be shifting, and then there would be this great one specific department would be moving. So only that particular staffs of that particular department would be moving. So at one time, say 30-35 staffs would be moving. So only that,
Oh,
not like the entire in months they
how
shifted.
long did it take?
It took, sir, around 2 months.
Now what
Yeah.
is happen? What has happened to the old building? The branch only is there
Old,
in the.
yeah, the branch is there and the old building is still there. In that, still one department is there. Our legal department is still functioning there
Why?
because we have a registered office of address of that only.
Oh,
The registered office of South Indian Bank is there, so legal is there, and rest all the departments have moved to Kochi.
excellent. Good.
I don't know
Can
if I
you?
should say this and this would go and somebody would see it and
No, nothing
go on
wrong. There
YouTube.
is nothing wrong in
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
And
yeah, right. So,
yeah, yeah, department of yours is working in Kochi. That's all. That's
right, sir.
Now, please tell me.
Right,
And
sir.
after that, how did you come to Gujarat?
Yeah, so what happened was actually for Gujarat, no, for past 2 years, there was no legal officer here, 2.5 years. So
Mhm.
usually what was happening was legal officer posted in, say, Mumbai or somehow the recovery officers were managing because people were not ready to, because what happened, this is a confidential thing which I am sharing. So what
Yeah.
happens is like the people from southern part of India, like that Kerala, they don't want to come to Gujarat. Means
So
that
they get
like the
transferred.
yeah, and even if they come there, they will be like making requests to send them back, stuff like that. So like this seat was vacant, and head office actually wanted somebody who could go there and like sort out the complicated cases which were pending. So they had a huge this thing. NPA book was huge. The cases in DRTs and
What
high
about
courts and
what about
insolvency
DR?
cases.
What about DRT in Gujarat? Where is it?
Yeah, yeah, Indiati is in Ashram Road only. I am like every day I have to visit because first half
Oh,
of my work is there only. Because I in the morning itself I will check the website, get the list of the cases of our bank which is there, and then I will call the advocates. The night before usually I do it in the evening only. So I will
are
get the
there
list of the cases,
are there any
and then I
cases
will.
for tomorrow? Are there any cases for tomorrow also?
No, sir. Tomorrow is Sunday, so no,
Sorry, Sunday.
no
Day
cases.
after tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, day after tomorrow is also a holiday in Gujarat. Some sort of Eid, some Eid festival is there. In Tuesday, I have a matter. I have two
Very
matters actually.
fine.
Essays are pending there.
Very
Yeah.
good. Tell me about Clayton's case.
Clayton's rule in basically used when the debts due to the bank is paid, and it is bank's prerogative to like where to adjust that dues. Like if the debt which occurred first is to be like could be paid first, like that. I'm not clear in my words, I know, but this is the sort of concept that the earlier the debt was, the money which is coming or being
No,
repaid
no. The
would go
first
to the debt
credit goes towards adjustment of the first debit.
first debt debit. Yes, sir.
First debit.
Yes, sir. Right. First debit. Yeah.
What is the difference between fixed and floating charges?
Okay. Fixed is like there is one the contractual the rate of interest which is decided among the parties, that would be like the fixed this thing, and floating charges would be say MCLR rates. Based on MCLR rates, the interest would
No,
be
no, no. I am
like
asking about charges.
um,
That is, charges means security. I think
um,
uh, I think it will refer to this where fixed charges will come in respect of commodities which do not change every day, whereas the floating charge will be in respect of say the stocks and other things, the value of which changes every day. Please check it up.
okay,
What is
okay, understood. Yeah, now I understood, sir. If the say it is sort of a housing loan, then it would be like a fixed interest rate. But
no,
say
not
it is
fixed rate. I'm not talking about interest rate. I'm talking
okay,
about fixed charge,
charge, right?
hypothecation,
Okay, got it, sir.
pledge,
Hmm.
etc. I think here
Okay.
what is the answer given? What is the
Hmm.
difference between floating charge and fixed charge? Some difference between floating charge and fixed charge. Nature of
Hmm.
assets. A fixed charge is a security interest over a specific investment or group of
Okay.
assets identified and
Mhm.
specified in the security arrangement agreement. A floating charge is a security interest over a group of purchases subject to change over time. The same thing that I showed you.
Okay. Okay. Understood, sir. Understood. Thank you. Right, sir.
Yeah, yeah. 1 minute. Am I? Yeah. What is the difference between manager and leader?
Manager is one person who takes care of the works assigned, and he makes sure that the subordinates to him work towards the uh, goals or the targets given. But leader is someone who brings out the best quality in the his subordinates, and manages the group as a whole, so that like collective or not quantitative targets is achieved, and also qualitative growth is also there in the team.
No, no.
Like that I
Managers are normally appointed and they are the supervisory authorities to
supervisor,
take
right,
charge
sir.
of the work done by the subordinates under them. And
Right,
they
sir.
also adopt this delegation of work and see that the work
Mm-hmm.
is done. A leader is
Right,
one
sir.
who comes out of various reasons, maybe appointed or maybe
Mm.
elected, and he
Right.
exercises um, a clout of influence over the masses.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about
Right.
your strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. So my strengths are that I have been like doing the recovery works in banks for past like 3.5 years. So now what I think my strength is that I can manage, uh, say, a region or a circle office of a bank with respect to the entire the cases, the legal matters which are pending, the targets also, if they are there, I can very well manage it. And if something is there which requires urgent attention, I will make sure that
Why is
by
the
whatever
rental
is,
agreement of 11 months and not 12
hmm,
months?
because if it is goes beyond 11 months, then registered lease has to be entered into.
What is the
So
difference
if there,
between arbitration and conciliation?
so arbitration is a written agreement between the parties by which they agree that if a sort of dispute comes between the parties, they would go to, they will sort it out through arbitration. And conciliation is sort of mutual, uh, what do you say, mutual, mm, means they'll mutually agree that we could solve it in a particular way, like that.
How agreements decide governing law?
Okay. So, uh, hmm. so if
Why have you
is
not
made,
gone through these questions? Why have you not prepared?
sir, I have actually seen it. I have been through the acts and judgments and
No, no,
but
here in the paper I have given you 37 pages material. Are you aware of that?
yes, sir. 37 pages. Yeah.
Yeah. And in that only these questions are all there.
Okay. Okay, sir. I will once more I will go and sit through these.
Two most important and common clause in MSA, which is common to all industry.
Uh,
Please prepare for all these things. Even honestly, I may not
right.
know the answer for this now, but you have to
Mm-hmm.
prepare. Tell
Right,
me
sir.
the
I will do.
tell me the
Mm.
meaning of adverse possession.
So, so adverse possession is when uninterrupted possession of a property is there beyond 12 years. So that is after the, and no claim of anybody is there on the property. So after 12 years, after passing of 12 years of time, that person could claim a ownership over that property by adverse possession.
Adverse possession is the legal doctrine that allows a person to claim ownership of a property if
Hmm.
they have occupied
Yeah,
it for a period. Oh, very good.
certain. Yeah,
Without the
yeah,
permission of the actual owner.
yeah. So if a house is lying vacant and a person is living there for 12 years and nobody asked him rent, or like nobody came and questioned why are you staying there, he did not pay any rent, nobody asked him. So after 12 years of time, he can claim that the house is his. Like now that house, he can claim ownership over that house.
Exactly. Good. You told these
Right.
things nicely. Best wishes.
Thank you
Attend
so
the
much, sir.
interview with confidence and send me the
Right, sir.
questions they are asking.
Sure,
I
sir.
will add
Sure,
them
sure.
here. But this,
Right, sir.
you have not perused all the questions properly and prepared. Please spend
Yes,
some
I
time
have.
in doing.
Yeah. I have 2 3 days time, so I will just go through it and I make sure that all of these are
Take
done.
leave if necessary and prepare.
Right, right, sir. Right.
You did well. You are one of the prospective candidates to be selected.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Bye.
sir. Thank you. Bye, bye, sir.
Bye. Can I post this in YouTube or not? After interview, shall I post it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure, 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 sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.